Is that working now? Testing. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing. So, hey guys, this is Douglas with a tiny bit of what that. This is Douglas back with Overwatch. Well, I was going to say it's a tiny bit of audio problems because it wouldn't work for 2 seconds, but again, seems to have sorted it. But guys, new season, new heroes, Mecha Squad back, and updates to the Battle Pass and a few other things. Also, saying this now, Overwatch, you owe me like 3 loot boxes. Guys, as you know, anytime I get loot boxes, I say from when I'm streaming or from when I'm recording content for Overwatch. Just like where you lot get to see what pops up, and that way so I've always got some to open up. But like I say, guys, a new hero. Her name is Demon. She is a tank. She's in the same class as like D.Va. Like they are both, sort of charge into battle types. Flankers like Stuart's. It's like, and her mech, I will say no, doesn't look too bad. I think D.Va's kind of looks a bit nicer. She does have a divine demon skin, and the mech doesn't look too bad. I don't know. There's something off about the skin. But like I said, guys, new season and some really cool things too. For instance, the battle pass and I split. Now, guys, at the beginning of every season, I do a 20%, like 20 level thing because it's only additional. It's basically just another 1,000 coins, and I don't mind it. Also, guys, anyone did wonder, did I get the full up to 200 last season? Yes. It literally took me to the very end, and that's basically playing casual. Doing a few games each night. Like, basically doing 3 games each night for my dailies, plus a few additionals. Doing my dailies each day. Doing some additional games for stream and all that lot, and then the odd recording. So, the battle pass has now been changed, as far as I'm aware, so you can do it in any order. The 20 levels basically boosts me up to where I am, but everyone starts on the same point. Now, D.Va's been given a new skin, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I think it looks a bit weird. I will say now, D.Va's mech is definitely nicer than Demon's, but it's not the worst. They're split into like 14 levels. 2 14s are 20, 28, 2 8, 56. So yeah, so it does all equal up to like 80 overall. The last one only has 12. So it does all equal up to 18 in the end. But going over the stuff in this, you get a Cassidy skin, like you get 1 legendary skin, plus a few other things. I did the 20 levels and it put me onto this path. I think you get a choice of what path you go onto. Cyber Clamp, I don't hate it. I do think Brig looks better in armor. Like, I do think she looks better when she's got full set of armor. Kind of a cool Zen skin. Also, there's a thing called Hack Tier, where you can basically choose from a selection of skins. Now, these do include loot box skins, because... and potentially even Battle Pass skins. But yeah, it's the same selection no matter what skin you go for. Like, you get the same selection, but I think it's just a case of per season. Like, I don't care really about any of them. Moira's, I will say now, I do surprisingly like. I think it's a nice twist on Moira. And then you've got this. There's not all legendaries at the end. Sojourners isn't the worst thing in the world, but you do get 12 loot boxes at the end. And then you get your titles. I was about to say, but like I say, they've changed about how it works, just so you can basically, if there's something particular you want, you can get it when you want it. Not the worst. I can activate that, I can activate that, I can activate, like, you've got an option on what one you want activated. Everyone starts on the base level, so that, and then you get the choice out of those. Those are locked until you complete those. But going over the shop, which I've not seen, basically the only thing I did when I came to do the 3 games earlier, was just get the Premier Battle Pass. And as usual, per season, the Premier Battle Pass takes about 10 minutes to load. Because, guys, basically something I never do think, because it's like, there's been the odd case where there has just been like cases where I like the, base skin for the base bundle, and I'm like, oh, I'm tempted, and I don't always need the full 2000 and all that lot, and so sometimes I usually just wait until the season, but it usually takes a few seconds to load. But going over the new skins in the Young Gods Mega Bundle, you get Artemis Reborn, which kind of looks cool. Not going to attempt to pronounce half of these, because I know I will muck them up. Kirikos is not too bad. Looks more gothic and edgy, but it's not the worst in the world. Like, Kiriko does have some skins like that. Nezura? Yeah. Jetpack Cat. And a Doom Fist. In Fleas and Flanks Mega Bundle, you get Reaper being slightly fancy. I will say no, kind of a cool Mercy skin. It's all like cat themed. I have seen Judas skin. It does look cool. I am somewhat tempted, but not that tempted. And then I'm pretty sure this is Vendella's like second cat theme skin. A few of the people who expect it to be in there, things like Sombra. There's a Grupulum, Sombra, Tracer, Mercy got ones in the past. I'm like surprised a few of them didn't. This season's Mythic is Genji. And guys, I've never hated Genji's Cyber Demon skin. I personally think it's one of those skins that does make sense. But damn you Overwatch, you keep proving me wrong. Did I like Anna's and Mercy's base skins? No, because I didn't really think they suited them, and I think they were just cases of skins given to characters because of what the season needed. Mercy and Anna just happened to be those two characters that ended up in that season. Do I think Echo would have fit better for the Omnic season? Yes. Do I think another support or another character would have fit better for the Mirror Watch season? More than likely. I mean, I think Sombra could have been a cool one. Diva could have been an interesting one, but Diva got a bad mythic along the line. Sojin could have been an interesting one, but she did get one before the end, but still could have been interesting. Now, does this mean there's going to be some sort of cool mythic at the end? Probably. They've got, like, for instance, Malgas. Wasn't one I necessarily think I needed, but still did like. And I am saying this now. Overwatch, start giving people more points to get skins. Even if it is just a case of you add 20 to 30 per season, and so over time they add up to the full 80. Because it's getting annoying getting 2 mythics per season and them both being really cool. It is starting to get to a point where if we are basically going to only get reskins of mythics, and like old mythics that were, needed one, I might only picking them up if we desperately need them. And because that's considering I do like Genji's base one, I might see what mythic we get along the line. I don't know. It'll take me a few weeks, but I don't actually know yet. There have been maps updates. there isn't a competitive update. In the case of we've got to do placement games again, those placement games will be done over some point. I might make a video of me just doing placement games. Might not, I don't know. They will get done at some point. But open queue is open queue. You gotta do the redo placement games. I was gonna avoid comp for a little while, but if it's just basically redoing placement games, then it's fine. Do I agree we need to do redo placement matches? Not really. Like, considering the fact that I did say at the end of last season, I'm redoing role queue matches, like tank and support, because if I don't, I'll have to redo them next season. I don't fancy doing 30 games or 20 additional games. Like, my biggest problem with role queue is if they were dropped to 5-5-5, I would be perfectly fine. Because I overall do feel like if you've done 10 placement games in open queue, like, you do 10 placement games in role queue. Open queue even. Which is fair enough. It's one system. You've got the 3 ranks all in one, anyone can pick anything. But with role queue, I don't think you need... Because I think at one point it was 5 games each. I don't think you need 30 games to teach you how to play tank, support, and DPS. A lot of people do prefer the 6v6 system, and in the old style of Overwatch, in the competitive side, and like how competitive open queue is, 6v6 works 100%. You have people being able to pick who, and the queue times aren't stupid. Do I think 6v6 overall does work? No, because not many people want to play tank, and I'm 100% voting new map. Don't get me wrong, I love Blizzard World, but I'm voting new map. Actually, I'll end up playing support considering we have 2 tanks, not 2 DPS. Torbjorn may... Where is Symmetra when you want to see her? There. And guys, I'm going to say now, I'm going to make my predictions on who I think overall is just going to be good in this season, based on last season's predictions. More specifically, what characters I do generally think performed good last season. Again, I think the standouts are going to probably be things like Orisa and Zarya. I think Sombra's going to be a pain in games she's allowed in. I think Demon's going to be a weird surprise. There's a Larry. I think Mercy's going to be standard. I think Kiriko's going to be one of the more... Like, I think Kiriko, Baptiste... Not Baptiste. Kiriko, Lucio... are going to be, like, standouts for support. Kiriko, Lucio, Mercy... Moira, Brig, I think are going to be standouts. They're usually the culprits behind Pain.
When the chips are down, I'll have your back.
I think the stand... Like, I think things like Anran, Sojin... Reaper, Emery, Freya, like DPS wise. Like, I think the standard is just going to be a case of they're going to be standard sets across the board. Ah, so they've changed that to go up to there. They've got rid of the lily pad from there and they've added a point of view from up here. And... But I did 3 games earlier, and in like I think the first 2 games where because I got on DPS first, and I'm like, why is this the one time that I'm whinging about being put in DPS? Don't get me wrong, I love being put in DPS in role queue because I've said it before and I'll say it again, DPS is the one role that I barely play in Overwatch. And before people say, but you stream and you play DPS a decent bit, and like you play a good bit on Rival. Yes, because when I get the chance to, I do. Because of the simple case of I don't get the chance that often. I play role queue a lot, which means I end up in support and tank. Because everyone wants to play DPS. It's why I'm happy that this season of Overwatch and current season of Marvel Rivals, we aren't getting new DPS characters. I would love for that to continue for next season for both games. Now, do I think it'd be stupid to give DPS a break for a while? No, but yes. It's one of those cases where I think people will be pissed about it. There's no way around it. People are going to be annoyed. I've already heard debates about the fact of that, like, this being a no DPS season, and then I think someone brought up, because, like, this was a few TikTok videos I've seen. I can't remember exactly who from, like, it's TikTok. It's the case of you don't really look, and it's just like, oh, okay, that looks cool. Like, TikTok is a lot more of a case of scroll, and, like, it depends on whether you, how much of one particular content you watch, it depends on whether it pops up again. But, I can go in case of, have we ever had, like, a 2 DPS season? And I'm like, yes. Season 3, Phoenix and Blade. Before Season 9, Season 5 was the last season that we had that no DPS characters got added into Marvel Rivals. And I mentioned this while I'm streaming Overwatch for one simple reason. They are going to have the problem considering they had 2 characters per season, a new character each month, 12 characters in a year, which, yeah, they will eventually overtake Overwatch. Just from a case of Overwatch adds, do have roughly 6 characters a year, or at this pace they are. But they weren't adding 6 characters a year, they were adding like 3, maybe 4. They were doing one every other season before the new season, before Overwatch 2 went in Overwatch 2 at the end. And yeah, they added 5 new characters at the beginning of season 1. But so did Marvel Rivals. They added the full Fantastic Four team. But either way, the point I'm trying to make is both games are going to run into the problem of you'll get to a point where you have too many DPS characters where you need all of them on a team, or you'd want all of them on a team. Because Rivals alone, DPS characters alone, I think are good, and you probably would want any teams. Phoenix, she is good. Same with Magic, same for Psylocke. Ah no, we just have 3 supports now. Heh. And then things like Psylocke are good. That's 4, not Psylocke, Psylocke, Magic, Cyclops. That's 4 DPS that are good. That you potentially want. And even then, that's not including things like Daredevil, Iron Fist. Spider-Man can be good depending on the situation. Iron Man can be good depending on the situation. Like, compared to, like, the tanks. Yeah, Magneto is good in points. But, like, a lot of times you are probably going to go for things like Devil, maybe Deadpool, Rogue, Captain America, Thor, and Venom. Like, they're going to be a typical standard pick. And even then, they don't always get picked. And same for support. Luna Snow has been in the game since day 1, and she's still one of the best supports in that game. Now, doesn't it just say something about me, the fact of like 3 characters out of those characters I've just listed happen to be mains I made in that game? To that I say coincidence. Oh, they got rid of my jumping pads on the floor. Like, they used to be like little squares that were like sort of in between. They were fun to jump on. No more bunny hops from me. And getting back to the Overwatch side, if Overwatch continue only having DPS players, they already run into the problem that no one wants to play tank or support. No one wants to play tank in Rivals, and this game alone, yeah, we have 3 support. No one wants to play tank. Like, we've got A and Orisa, and yeah, we are doing decent. I suppose we are somewhat lines. Yeah. But, yeah, so both games just going to run into the problem of one, what DPS player do you pick them, because they're all eventually going to be outscaling themselves. 2, you're not going to win a team by basically playing a full set of Iron Man. It's also why, for things like Wrangles, why I'm more than happy for, you know, if we ever get Iron Man and Rescue, for them to be tank and support classes. Cutting back to the Overwatch side, same for the Mecha Squad. I don't necessarily want a full Mecha Squad in tank. Yes, we've got 2 members, but I've got that feeling a couple of them will be support, and one of them will be DPS. And the reason D1 is in tank, look at the character. The mech is literally buffed. Like, it is very similar to D.Va's mech. And that does look like more of a drone-based one. That looks more like support-wise. You get that taken care of. Damn it. But both games will just run into the problem of DPS Central. Getting back to some more fun news, this season, Joe's generally looking good. Last season was good. Like, I had problems with the end of season 2. I had a couple problems with how comp was last season. But I do generally think it was just a case of it was near the end of the season, so I should have expected it. But considering I did expect it last season, I went a bit more smoother. I had Mirror twice and I didn't have to use it either time. That's a miracle. Also, guys, saying this now, I will mention this in Craft 1 and another video I do this week, which will probably be Rivals. Any of you expect them in the Monster Hunters come back, which I will say now, those who are disappointed that I've not gone back to finish Sunbreak. One, there's literally a couple hunts left. They are both hunts that I've done before, except these are variants. Being the case of Violent Mizune's a variant of Mizune. I've fought that thing once. Like, I've gone toe-to-toe with Mizune more than once to make armor. I already predicted Silver 5, which is good. Which is one reason I kind of am happy. Like, I've been wanting to get back into gold. This is going to be, like, my best chance. And then it is a version of Magma Mala at, like, one of the only other things, which I think is Master Rank 50. I don't think it's Master Rank 100. So, it's literally just them two. But it does just come down to the fact of grinding. I will jump on that game back. Like, I will have Rise Sunbreak complete. Hopefully by October. I'm going to say 100% by October. I know it does sound dumb to basically say, you're going to say 2 months from now. Yeah, basically, I'm not in the mood to hunt. And I don't really want to be going into hunts being like, hey, what's up? It's not going to be fun me going, yeah, let's hunt. Compared to when for the most of the series and most of the world, I was like, yes, let's hunt. Like, I couldn't wait to hunt. I was willingly jumping on extra. Again, May's annoying for base blocks, for being able to trap you in point. Symmetra and Torbjorn are just annoying to deal with. Symmetra's not so bad, but I don't think Zarya is as bad as she used to be. And I don't think I can. Demon, I've called, like I've said, Demon is going to be one. Like I also think Trace is going to be a random pick list this season. There are just going to be some random DPSs and supports and tanks in general that are going to basically, not going to basically be in the big spotlight, like big parts of the main teams. But I do think overall will basically just, you know, prove to be good. Also, guys, another reason why I'm happy that Overwatch doesn't have any really big skins at the minute. I've seen the skins that apparently get now as Marvel Rivals, and damn you, Rivals, damn you. Now, I don't know when, and if it does turn out these skins are for next summer, I'm going to be annoyed because they are summer skins. And both games annoyingly know when to get me when it comes to summer skins. Like, there are random skins for certain characters that I'm just like, yeah, God, why do you look cool? And these skins do. Storm was one of them. I believe Magic was another. Scarlet Witch was another. I think there was like 4 and I can't remember the 4th. And why both games are trying to bankrupt me? But also, guys, I'm saying this now. If content does seem slightly lackluster this week for the next few weeks, Powerwood came out with its 1.0 update. Like, it basically came out from beta, and I completely forgot it was. Like, did not know it was. And a Pokemon YouTuber who I've been watching for a good while now, MAJTV specifically, started doing a Powerwood series, like doing content on it, and it put me in the mood to play Powerwood. Because I've thought more than once since it full came out, I was like, you know what, I should jump back on Powerwood. But every single time I have thought about it, I'm like, no, I don't like where my progress is, or a lot I've not done there. Because, like, I've got a stupid amount of days, but for the most part, I will say I've not done much for those days. Like, for instance, so say if I had to, say, clean out, say, a warehouse. And I've been cleaning, say, that warehouse for a full month, top to bottom and everything. Which would be impressive. Even, like, and, like, say, if it was going to take, say, more than a month, because it needed to be fully emptied, all that lot, and, like, everything was just going to take about just over a month to do. But I'd done that in, say, like, 25 days. And, like, I'm up to 25 and all that lot. In reality, those 25 days, I've basically done nothing. Like, I've done, not the best analogy, but, basically, for my first playthrough of Overwatch, I'm sort of in, like, the 40s. I've got some cool things, but I don't really have anything other than that. So I started a new character, a new playthrough. Yeah, I was like 100-something days on my first. I checked, I think this morning, I was on like day 30, and I was like in my 30s. Damn it, that was a stupid move by me. But yeah, like I'm really enjoying replaying through Powerwood at the minute. Now guys, I will say this now. There was going to be a Marvel Rivals video at Wednesday. Depending how I'm feeling after stream, I might but that video will probably be near the end of the week. Then what time I finish filming Craftmon tomorrow will depend on when. Also, guys, gonna have a nice little conversation about X-Men 97 Season 2. Why the hell isn't it 10 episodes? It is annoying. To me, guys, that sends one message. Like, I never, like, if you were to look at that and didn't know we were getting a Season 3, it'd be like, okay, so instead of doing 410, so it's just been cancelled. And then Season 3 randomly comes out. So, like, I know we're getting a Season 3. I don't know why only 9. I'm presuming it was because of a case of they were like...
Nope. Let my form slip. payload. Nerf this. Fire at will. I'll do it properly this time. Let's give this a try. Dodge this. Eyes on the sky!
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
The fire in my heart will never burn out.
You're keeping up with the team better than I expected. Maybe I should push you harder.
Sure. Whatever bar you set for me, I'll hit it.
Careful now. Is that overconfidence I hear?
Nope. Just determination.
Shed the weight of your doubts, and your mind will become clear.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack. Area denied spot. Won't go easy on them.
I'll do it properly this time. Thanks for having my back. Moving the payload. Let's turn up the heat. form slip.
Eyes on the sky!
I haven't hit my limit yet. You always give me a challenge. Yeah, nice.
I feel the burn. I'm overloading.
Illuminated. Time to step up my training regimen.
Het universum zingt voor mij.
Online.
I'm on fire.
火雨纷天。I'm burning up.
I'm on fire! What else to do?
No one can withstand me.
Comes around.
Eyes on the sky! Blowing them away!
I still have a ways to go.
Nerf this!
Beautiful shot.
Nope. Let my form slip.
I am on my own.
Payload rolling out!
Yeah, nice.
Ragtag bunch, but we'll get it done.
Will we ever rid the world of evil, Zenyatta?
As long as there is free will, I fear there will be evil.
But denying free will is also evil.
Quite a puzzle, isn't it?
Oh!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Escort the pace. 60 seconds.
Payload mobilized! Let's get this win!
Appreciate it.
Gotta feel!
30 seconds remaining.
还不够刻意。
Turning up the heat.
Booting up! Accommodate the payload!
If we don't pick up the pace, we lose.
Team kill. Round 3. Complete. Score 3-3. Switching sides.
Form slip.
Major
The fire in my heart will never burn out.
Maximum power.
Okay, I like it.
What about a turret that shoots smaller turrets?
Will we ever rid the world of evil, Zenyatta?
As long as there is free will, I fear there will be evil.
But denying free will is also evil.
Quite a puzzle, isn't it?
Show them what you've got.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
The payload is approaching its destination. Defeat. Play of the game.
Select your hero. Select hero bands. Welcome to Atlas.
I tend to this fire alone.
If anyone needs a pep talk, just say the word.
Before everything happened, Junior and I carried potatoes through the mountains together. I miss those days.
If you recently upgraded my weight-bearing capacity, perhaps I could carry potatoes for you?
That would be nice.
No parking. Initial flashpoint. Station.
Your Lady Shion is here.
Reborn in fire!
You did not scare me.
I have to stay focused!
Let's get together.
They're targeting me!
Station lost. We must reach our next objective.
Clean up that turret.
Killing pylon out!
Meet your
In
fate.
10 seconds.
I rise again.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Nerf this. Objectives in my court.
I was made to protect, and I shall. Enemy turret within my sight.
Killing pylon is here!
Enemy turret here.
Reborn in fire!
Enemy turret.
things.
Die!
Group up now.
Junkrat primed and ready.
Stay away. You're in no condition to fight. 3 charges. Just stop it out. Deploying rock unit. Are you heading to the next point or not? Stay in range if you want my help. They're targeting me.
In 10 seconds.
Enemy turret destroyed. Defend it.
Keep it together.
Setting out the welcome.
to my level.
Play together, win together. Try harder next time. Double shields out. Boosting. Should have tapped out. Double. I'm kind of unproud. Triple kill. I didn't even need to scrimp for this. Quadruple kill. Breaking out the bullets. Providing cover. Your speed run's over. Minor perk unlocked. Good stuff. Clear a path. Using firepower. Shields up. Served. Oh, you want this? Rushing through. Breaking out the bullets. 조심해! Don't get so tilted. Got you covered. Clear a path. Down. I'm just too good. 난 포기하지 않아. Major pack unlocked. Worth the grind. Rushing through. Engaging shield. Using firepower. Trick shot. Aksainara! You're throwing. Triple kill. Free limbs today, huh? All guard. Deleted. Going loud. That's gone. Guess it's amateur hour. Boosting. Oh, you want this? I mean, you tried. Push it back. Breaking up the bullet. Double. Bullet time. That's gone.
Time to save the spirits. Game on. 웃기고 있네. 방금 건 미안. 다음 생에 더 잘해봐. 나 미쳤나봐.
Major pack unlocked.
Oh yeah! Got you, got you! The hunt is on! Get to my level!